Today's message is inspired by Warren W. Wiersbe's commentary on Luke 14. Our topic is false piety, when outward religion replaces a sincere heart. Let's begin. On a quiet Sabbath day, Jesus received an invitation to dine at the home of a well-known Pharisee. To most people, it might have seemed like an honor, a respected teacher being welcomed by the religious leaders of the community. But Jesus knew their intentions. This wasn't an invitation of respect. It was a trap disguised as hospitality. Over time, the Pharisees had become offended by Jesus' teachings. Instead of listening and repenting, they allowed pride, jealousy, and anger to grow in their hearts. They began searching for ways to accuse him, hoping to destroy his influence and silence his message. At the dinner, there was a man suffering from a painful disease called dropsy. His body was swollen and he lived in discomfort every day. But the Pharisees didn't bring him because they cared about his pain. They brought him only to use him. Like an object, not a person. In their minds, this man wasn't a human being with feelings, struggles, or dignity. He was simply bait for their trap. Their plan was simple. If Jesus healed the man on the Sabbath, they could accuse him of breaking their strict interpretation of the law. To them, rules were more important than mercy. Ritual was more important than compassion. Appearance was more important than the condition of the heart. Jesus understood exactly what they were doing. He saw the suffering man, he saw the silent watchers, he saw the cold, calculating hearts. Before doing anything, Jesus asked a question. Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath? Silence. Not one Pharisee answered. Their silence revealed everything: fear, pride, and hypocrisy. They were supposed to be teachers of the law, yet they refused to speak truth because truth would expose them. Jesus did not hesitate. He reached out, healed the man instantly, and then sent him away, protecting him from the hostility in the room. That act alone showed the difference between Jesus and Pharisees. They used the man. Jesus cared for him. They trapped him. Jesus freed him. After Jesus healed the man, he turned to the Pharisees and spoke to their hearts. He reminded them of something they already practiced. He said in a gentle but firm way, "If one of your animals fell into a pit on the Sabbath, wouldn't you help it right away?" The truth was obvious. Of course they would. They wouldn't wait. They wouldn't question it. They would rescue the animal quickly, and no one would blame them for it. To them, that animal was useful and valuable. But here was the sad part. Even though they would help an animal, they didn't think a suffering person, someone made in God's own image, deserved help on the Sabbath. Their rules had become more important than kindness. Their traditions had become more important than compassion. And in that moment, their lack of love became clear. God is not impressed by outward religion. He is moved by compassion. God is not looking for perfect rule keepers, but people who reflect His heart. The Pharisees intended to trap Jesus, but instead Jesus exposed their pride, their coldness, and their lack of love. He revealed the difference between human tradition and God's truth, between empty religion and genuine faith. My friend, the question remains for us today. Are we simply performing religion for others to see, or are we living with the heart that truly loves as Jesus loves?